This is a video on the faults which I've had with the Dog Bone Locksmart Mini, and I will give you the reason why I'm returning it. Right, this lock I bought for the gym. I've had this lock just under 4 weeks. The first week I had with this lock, this padlock, the first day I fully charged the battery, which then downloaded the app, which then showed me that the battery had 100%. To make sure, because I got this lock on a Saturday, to make sure that it had a fully charged battery within this lock, I charged it on the Saturday and I charged it on the Sunday, and the app still showed me 100%. Now for the first week I took it to the gym. Now I go to the gym 3 times a week, but for the sake of Dog and Bone, let's say I used this lock no more than 8 times. Obviously on the Sunday I used the app to switch it on, to unlock it and lock it, but that was only a few times. But at the gym it will probably be used for the week 3 times. That's just to unlock, close it up. So let's say altogether 6 times, then that's to put it onto the locker and to take it off the locker. 3 times, 2 lots of 3s, 6. So the first week, after the first week, it showed me at 100% battery still. Now this battery in here is supposed to last for 2 years. So the first week was no problem. Going into the second week, when I went to the gym on the Monday, because I go Monday, Wednesday and Friday, on the Monday, it then showed me roughly a 25% drop. It got down to 76% battery power. So between Friday and Monday, it dropped power. Now this sits in my bag in a pocket to itself, because I've got a gym bag with loads of pockets, and this sat in a separate pocket. So it's not near water, even though it's waterproof and all that. It was not, water did not get into contact with this anyway. So on the second week, it showed it showed that it had a battery power of 76%. By the time I got to the end of that week, it had dropped power. On the Friday, it had dropped power down to 56%. On the following week, I didn't really bring this, so this I left it out, didn't charge it, just left it out to see, just in case if my Bluetooth headphones was fiddling around with this, just in case. So I just wanted to, you know. So on yesterday, when I went to the gym, I opened up the app. On the app, you get the padlock sign, and at the top the battery power, and now this has dropped to 23%. Now that is a significant drop. Over the weekend this has dropped. Now remember, bearing in mind I did not bother to bring it to the gym from Wednesday onwards. I just left it out, and it has dropped down to to that percentage. So that's the first problem I had with this, the battery problem. The second problem I had with this padlock is with the app. The app is good, I give it that. It is simple and it's good. Now in the app, in the settings, you can set to tap the lock, the picture of the lock on there to open it, and you can also put in, if you've got a phone which uses your fingerprint, you can use the fingerprint to open the lock as well on the app. Well, using the fingerprint, what can I say? one of the days when I went in the gym, prior before the significant drop, I used the fingerprint. Now, I was that long there trying to get my fingerprint to open up this lock that two blokes had come in to the changing room, got undressed, used the shower, came out of the shower, dried themselves off, got dressed and went, and I was still trying to open this lock using the fingerprint method. That was bad. Now, another point, I had fault with this lock, and please, if you had the same faults, please put them in the comment below to warn others and to make the manufacturers of this lock see that these faults do occur, is to try to wake up this lock, this padlock. Now, to wake up this padlock, you have to press this button here to wake up the padlock. Now, if you press this button, this picture of this button here, what it is, if I remove that, it's supposed to press down on this button here. Now, this button is absolutely flush with the padlock, and it's only this little piece of rubber that makes contact with it. Now, if that rubber, believe it or not, is slightly askew or slightly off that button there, it will not wake this padlock up. Believe me, I have tried, it will not wake it up. And I did not realize this till ages. So when I stood there and thought, why is this padlock not waking up, and I'm pressing it? In the end, I had to take this off, get a pen and push that to wake this padlock up. So that is like a design fault, to wake this padlock up. So that's the fault what I had with it. So these are the faults that I've had with this padlock. Battery drain was draining quite quick off this lock, considering that it's a brand new lock and I had bought this from Amazon. The app, when you set it to use your fingerprint to open the lock instead of using the tap method, does not work. Does not work 100% of the time. It's like a hit or miss. And also trying to wake up the padlock, that could be, after a while, it was just hit and miss. So in the end, I had to revert back to my old padlock, which was a combination lock, to open and close my locker. So what I am doing now is returning this back to to Amazon, back to them, and I will not be buying another one of these locks. So I'm going to try out the S lock, which I showed in another video, which I said I was going to keep that lock, but I changed my mind and kept this one. I should have kept the S lock, even though the app isn't as fancy as the Dog and Bone app, but that lock, I had no problem locking it, unlocking it, locking it and unlocking it. And I doubt, and you didn't have to wake up that app, that lock. Well, it went to sleep, but the moment you entered into the app, it woke, and it's in range, your phone was in range, Bluetooth range of the padlock. It woke the padlock up, and you just tap the padlock on that app and it opened. This one, it was just a bit of a nightmare. So I know this is a slightly long video. If you've had any problems with the Dog and Bone Locksmart Mini, please leave them down in the comments below so other people will know about it, and hopefully Dog and Bone would see this video and either update the app or produce an update for this padlock. and so we won't get problems like that. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.